In 1995, Tim Armstrong of the band Rancid got it in his head that he was a creative of the highest regard. This man was an artiste. He wasn't happy being a singer, songwriter, leader of one of the biggest punk bands in the world at the time. Nuh-uh. He needed to direct a film. He wanted to direct a short film so he could be considered this generation's most creative punk. But I'm here to tell you that creation that he created is forgotten for a reason. This thing is no good. This thing is called Larry is Dead. Hey ladies, how's it going? Dan Frampton here. How's it bet you like and subscribe before we get going? Okay, let's get going. This full film, all 7 minutes of it, is available on YouTube, and you can go watch this thing in full if you want, because I'm not going to be showing a vast majority of it because of the copyrighted music behind it. But let's just dive in. So this is what we get for an opening title sequence, and I guess it's like 1995, so making a film independently is a lot harder than it is in the year 2022. So I will give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. And as the film kicks off, we get Swingin' Utter's Teenage Genocide blasted behind the scenery here, and it's basically just Lars Frederiksen getting ready in a room. He's got his hair all disheveled, he's smoking a cigarette, he's drinking some booze. And then here it is, Larry is dead. Who is Larry? Why is this such a big deal? And then our protagonist hits the street, giving some high fives along the way. And this is the first bit of acting that we get right here.
Yeah, I'm not doing too good, man. No, man, you gotta take it easy, bro.
It's not really the best acting in the world, but the plot point is that Lars is sad. He's not feeling so good, he's going for a walk. Probably because Larry is dead. He's just walking down the street, no big deal. He's in front of a church, very poetic. He's just walking and sitting and walking and walking. And the walking continues. And then Tim Armstrong himself comes up from behind him and says, "Hey, yo, I'm sorry about Larry. I got a bunch of his records back at my house. I'll give you the records, but you should come pick them up yourself. Hey, by the way, I'm in this band called Transplants." Because the local scene kids didn't think I was local. They thought I was a transplant. So isn't it cool that I called my band Transplants? Anyway, come pick up these records from your dead friend. See you later. And my God, the acting out of me here is so much better than the acting here. Let's check it out.
How you doing? Hey, man, that's some fucked up shit about Larry, dude. I'm serious.
Fucked up shit about Larry, dude. I'm serious.
He'd come by our house, so whacked out. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. He left some shit behind. He left his records at our house, and I want to give those records to you because I know you.
Oh my God, I was so much better at delivering these lines. Anyway, let's keep moving with this film. It is tedious. And one thing I gotta mention about this film is that the audio mixing is shit. And that's crazy coming from a band who should be all about the audio of their films. In this film, the backing music is so loud, and then when it cuts off for the actors to deliver their lines, it's just like so abrupt, and then the actors' voices are so low in the mix. And I don't know if that's a result of it degrading over time, but I don't think that's the case. So now we basically know what this film is all about. We got Lars Frederiksen just mourning. He's just a sad guy roaming the streets because he lost a friend. We're not really getting a beginning, middle, and end in this film. It's just like scene after scene, and no real story is being told. No real emotion is being felt. And I think with themes like this, there really should be a story and emotion attached to it. Anyway, they keep talking, and then Tim leaves. All right, guess what happens in the next scene? That's right, more walking. Just a walking. He's just a walking. Then it cuts to another scene with the worst acting so far.
His ass? I hit her so hard, I thought I fucking killed her. Then she looks up at me with pathetic fucking eyes.
What's up?
Yo.
What, aren't you sucked into this thing? Isn't this thing so utterly captivating? Give this thing some awards, Jesus Christ.
Anyway, that only made me fucking madder. You know what I mean? So I was kicking. I mean, it's like my boots were just going without me, you know? Like, fuck, bitch,
I said this scene was the worst acting, but I'm being proven wrong. This actor's putting more passion and energy than anyone else in this entire project.
I just see her, but anyway, so I fucking took her boots. Fucking bullet bell, that nice. Sold it to this, that fat lady on Telegraph, $20.
20 bucks? Okay, this might be the best, whatever. But he's still just sad. He's just going from person to person with no real rhyme or reason, just getting more fucked up as the day progresses. And before Lars leaves this scene, he's told that the Transplants are playing later tonight and that he should come. And I don't know if this little bit of trivia is hitting you yet, but Tim Armstrong would actually go on to form a band called the Transplants with Skinhead Rob and Travis Barker. Have you heard of them? This is actually kind of a cool shot, I'm not gonna lie. But it's just walking. This is just walking the film. We're not really feeling anything. There's just music playing as this guy is walking the streets. Then he comes up to these guys that are kind of like hicks. They're kind of like jock type people, and they don't like the way that Lars Frederiksen is looking. They're making fun of his hair. They're making fun of the way that he's dressed. And then Lars is like, hey, drop your stupid alcohol, you idiot. I'm gonna point my gun at your face. And then the guy's like, okay, true, and then leaves. And then he picks up the guy's booze and has a little drinky poo. And then roll credits. That is the end of the film. That is Larry is dead. We didn't get anything. We didn't get to get sucked in to an amazing piece of storytelling. We just got scene after scene of walking and bad acting and poor audio mixing. So thank God that Tim Armstrong stuck with music and did stuff that he was actually good at for his life, because this would have been a total mistake if he went down this career direction. But this wasn't the only film that he made. In 2005, he did like a little tour diary film called Give 'Em the Boot, and it's just performance clips of bands on his label. So you got some US Bombs, F-, Rancid, even Iggy Pop makes an appearance. And if you like those bands, that's gonna be what dictates if this is a good film or not. But to me, it's just like a disjointed piece of nonsense. Okay, and that's gonna be about it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell if you're cool as hell, and until my next upload, you can watch another upload.